पास, एक में मिठास है, फूलों में जो सुवास, ईख में मिठास है, भगवान का त्यों विश्व के कण कण में वास है, आनंद स्रोत बह रहा, आनंद स्रोत बह रहा। तू ज्ञान चक्षु खोल के देख तो सही, तू ज्ञान चक्षु खोल के देख तो सही, जिसको तू ढूंढता है वो तेरे पास है, आनंद स्रोत बह रहा, आनंद स्रोत बह रहा। कुछ तो समय निकाल आत्म शुद्धि के लिए, कुछ तो समय निकाल आत्म शुद्धि के लिए, नर जन्म का उद्देश्य न केवल विलास है, आनंद स्रोत बह रहा, आनंद स्रोत बह रहा। आनंद मोक्ष का न पा सकेगा तब तलक, आनंद मोक्ष का न पा सकेगा तब तलक, जब तक प्रकाश तू इंद्रियों का दास है, आनंद स्रोत बह रहा, आनंद स्रोत बह रहा, आनंद स्रोत बह रहा।
Good. Oh. Yeah, one more, Riya ji.
So just 1 second.
Yeah.
I'm just I don't know if I will be able to sing with the tune, but I'll try. I have one bhajan.
Don't worry, we'll enjoy everything. Don't worry.
एक तू ही है जहाँ है छाया, सभी को मिली तेरी छाया, हम जहाँ भी रहे साथ है तू, तू ही तो है मेरा हमसाया, हम सभी को मिली है तेरी छाया, कितने दिलकश नजारे हैं जग में, हर नजर में नजर तू ही आया, हम सभी को मिली तेरी छाया, यूं तो माया लुभाती है, पर ये दिल पगला तुझ पे ही आया, हम सभी को मिली तेरी छाया, कितनी प्यारी हमारी किस्मत है, प्यार तुझको हम पे है आया, हम सभी को मिली तेरी छाया।
Good. Anybody else can sing? Srinivasamurthy, Lavanya. Anybody can sing? Okay, Rita, one more.
Okay, sir. पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, वस्तु अमोलिक दी मेरे सतगुरु, वस्तु अमोलिक दी मेरे सतगुरु, कृपा कर अपनायो, पायो जी मैंने कृपा कर अपनायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, जन्म जन्म की पूंजी पाई, जन्म जन्म की पूंजी पाई, जग में सभी खोवायो, पायो जी मैंने जग में सभी खोवायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने सत की नाव खेवटिया सतगुरु, सत की नाव खेवटिया सतगुरु, भव सागर तर आयो, पायो जी मैंने भव सागर तर आयो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, मीरा के प्रभु गिरधर नागर, मीरा के प्रभु गिरधर नागर, हर्ष हर्ष जस गायो, पायो जी मैंने हर्ष हर्ष जस गायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, राम रतन धन पायो।
Good. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। Harihi Om. Yeah. Good. The compassion of the Lord, we having turned away from Him, do not even remember Him till some fear comes in or something happens. Then only we remember Him. But what did He do? He has provided us means to regain the paradise that we lost. This is religion. This is philosophy. The process of regaining our lost kingdom of eternal, blissful, conscious existence. This is His compassion for us. He doesn't say, you have ignored me, it's your problem. He doesn't say that. He is waiting to receive you at any time, in spite of all your complete negligence of that most loving, lovable Lord. So this is religion. Religion is re-ligare, tracing back to your source, your origin. So for this, now again, they have provided various means for various people, because people are at different levels of evolution. God has not ignored anyone. Even the most crudest man, He has provided a means to know Himself. And this compassionate, loving Lord has provided means the crude people in their own crude way. They pray. He answers them. It's not that, hi, this is rubbish. He doesn't say that. He answers them. And little evolved people, through their prayers, He answers them. People who go to temples, He blesses them. People who do rituals, He blesses them. People who do upasanas, He blesses them. People who purify themselves with rituals and thus upasana, they go to the Brahmaloka or Hiranyagarbha. The last stage of development is to recognize the God as your own self. This is done through knowledge. Knowledge has 3 sections: Sravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. You didn't know such a thing exists. To come to know that such a thing exists is through Sravana, listening. You have listened, but you couldn't understand. The process of understanding is called reflection or manana. Then trying to reach that state which you have understood through reflection is called nididhyasana or meditation. So to this, you reach yourself. How can I reach myself? That is only, says, you, the one who has turned your attention outside, shall Now turn your attention to your own source and discover the real you that you are. This is religion. This has been emphasized in Brihadaranyaka. It takes us from the known to the unknown. The entire first 2 chapters gave this whole philosophy in a bird's eye view. That's called Upadesha or Upanishad. Next 2 chapters are reflections. The last 2 chapters are meditations. Now, in this portion, what we are going to do are how does he help us to know that being? There are 2 ways of describing the Lord. One is through descriptive definitions, that he is existence, Sat, he is consciousness, Chit, he is Ananda, bliss. One way, direct, almost direct. It can never be direct, but almost direct description. The other way is through various indications. They are called indicative definitions. Like, what is God? From where everything starts, in which everything stays, into which everything merges back. Yatova yamani bhutani jayanti, yena jatani jivanti, yat prayatyabhivishanti, tad brahma, tad vijignasasva. Like that, various means from the known to the unknown, he takes us. Here, up to now, we have been talked about the absolute in terms of what we know and the various other means. Now, almost directly, he's entering into the topic of describing this self that you are, this Brahman that you are seeking. This self that you are, this Brahman that you are seeking. He is now directly entering into discussions. We are going to see a few passages of that today. Right. And next week also we'll see something like that. Mostly Isavatsya Upanishad, which forms part of this, because both of them belong to Shukla Yajurveda. Ishavasya is referred in this book. So therefore, Ishavasya we will see. Last class, I would request nobody to miss. It's not because it is meditation. That has become a very common topic now. Everybody is interested in meditation. No. My emphasis will be to make us understand what is meditation according to yoga, what is meditation according to the Gnana Marga. There are a lot of opinions about this meditation. So we were going to see many of them and understand the various aspects of meditation. So that will be the last class. Please make yourselves free. Now, here, they have been describing, so one Ushasta gets impatient. Enough of all these digressions. Now come, let me give me direct description. Direct description of the Brahman. Ata Henam Ushastha Chakrayanaha Papracha Yagnavalkya Iti Hovacha Yat Sakshat, direct, Aparoksha, which is not indirect, Brahma, Sa Atma, Sarvantaraha, Same Vyachachva iti. Kindly describe that to us. He is asking, and Yajnavalkya says, that Atma is Sarvantaraha. He is in all. In all means, again, it's not like spoon in the cup. Spoon is in the cup. Spoon is different, cup is different. No. In all means like the gold in the ornaments. There is no ornament other than gold. Like the water in the waves and the bubbles. The existence in all names and forms. The waker's awareness in all the dream world. That is called being in. He is in all. He is in all means not as something in something. He is the very essence. He is the very substratum. He is the very material cause. Nothing other than him. Yaha pranena praniti sa atma sarvantaraha. That which breathes through prana. What do you mean breathes through prana? Prana, apana and all that, vayu, by themselves, they cannot function without the support of the self or the consciousness. If they can function on themselves, you only have to take a dead body to a petrol bunk, pump air. You should be able to come to life. They cannot. That's what Katha Upanishad says. Na pranena, na apanena, jivati matyaha kaschana, itarena tu jivati, etau yasmin upasritau. Man doesn't live by prana and apana. He lives by something other than these two, on whom these two depend. Like we say, through the eyes we see. Eyes are intact in a dead body, can you see? Ears are intact in a dead body, can you hear? So, the one who sees through the eyes is different, not merely the eyes. The one who breathes through the prana is different. One who hears through the ears is different. Yat srotena na sutam. Yena, yat Kenopanishad, complete Kenopanishad is on this topic. Yat chachusha na pashyati. Yena chakchunshi pashyati. Yet chakshusha na pashyati, whom the eyes cannot see, but by whom the eyes can see. Whom the eyes cannot see, but by whom the eyes can see. Yaha apanena apaneti sata atma sarvantaraha yo vyanena vyaniti sa atma sarvantaraha ya udanena udaniti sa atma sarvantaraha. He says that our Ushasta is not happy with that description. He says you are just going on giving one unknown with the another unknown. Come, tell me more directly, it says. Sa hovacha ushastaha chakrayanaha yatha vibruyat asau gau asau accha iti. You are telling me that a cow is such and such. You are only giving a description of the cow. You are not showing me the cow. Again, you are only giving a description. For that, our Swami says, what can I do? There is no other way. Why? Na drushte drashtaram pashe. Na srutehe srotaram srunuya. Na matehe mantaram manviya na vignate vignataram vijaniya esha ta atma sarvantaraha atoho anyadartam. It cannot, because it is the very power behind all perceptions. You remove the power and make it as an object to see. It's this power, this consciousness sees through the eyes. Now you want to see the consciousness through the eyes. When the consciousness comes before the eyes cannot see. A simple example, telescope. You are seeing several things through a telescope. Now you want to see yourself through the telescope. You become the object. There is no subject to see. There is no subject to see. Similarly, this consciousness is the very perceiver. Him, the very instruments through which he perceives cannot see him. So, he sees through the eyes, but eyes cannot see him. Therefore, I have no other means to explain him more directly as you are asking. Direct perceptions are possible only through the senses. This is the very power behind the senses, and this cannot be seen through the senses. And if it can be seen through the senses, he becomes finite, because senses can only see things with qualities. Whatever is defined by qualities is finite. So therefore, senses cannot see. He is the very power behind them. He is infinite, hence senses cannot see. We can only give arrow marks following which you can locate him. When you go to a particular road, there is an arrow mark. There is an arrow mark. Gandhi Road, arrow mark. So, the arrow mark shows which is Gandhi Road, but if you stay at the arrow mark, you won't reach your destination. You have to take the guidance from the arrow mark, march towards your destination. The arrow mark itself is not a destination. So also, here we have given various indications. Through them, you should be able to see the self. And it's not easy, it's difficult. It is not difficult because we are saying it is that because of which the eyes see, whom the eyes cannot see. Can't you just visualize the power without which the eyes cannot see, like a dead body that cannot see? You can feel this consciousness. It's not too difficult. You can feel this consciousness behind the mind too, where from the thoughts rise, where the thoughts stay, unto which the thoughts merge back. It's not so difficult. It needs little cooperation from you in your own interest. You are not doing a favor to God. You are not doing a favor to God. So a little involvement can make you know this self in no time. It doesn't need time. To know others, I need various means. To know myself, what do I need? To know myself, I only have to turn my attention from the extrovertedness to the source of my thoughts. That's not very difficult. So, we have given indications like that which sees through the eyes, but whom the eyes cannot see, that which hears through the ears, but whom the ears cannot hear. All these definitions should make it possible for you to know that. And then one more person puts the same question because he wants little more elaboration. He is Kahola. Originally Ushasta, now Kahola is asking the same question. Kaholaha Yagnavalkya Sarvantaraha Yo is asking Yagnavalkya, please directly explain this Sarvantaraha Vyachaksha Veti Saha Sa Akshat Paro Akshat Brahma Sakshat Aparo Akshat Brahma Sakshat Aparod Brahma. Sakshat means Aksha means eyes. Sakshat means with the eyes directly, as good as seeing directly. Sakshat Brahma. Aparokshaha, which is not indirect. Paroksha, indirect. Aparokshaha, which is not indirect. Sa Atma Sarvantaraha Vyasa Chaktveti. Kindly describe him to us. Is again, because question is same, Yagnavalkya is repeating Sarvantaraha is the one within all. Now he gives more details. Yaha Ashanaya Pipase Shoka Moha Jara Mrityum Atyeti. That which goes beyond Ashana, hunger, Pipasa, thirst, Shoka, grief, Moha, delusion, Jara, old age, Mrityu, death, Atyeti, that which is beyond Shoka, which is beyond Moha, which is beyond Jara, which is beyond Mrityu, that is that Brahman, which is beyond hunger, which is beyond thirst. That is that. Yetavai tamatmanam viditva brahmanaha putra eshanascha vitta eshanayascha loka eshanayascha vyutthaya bhakshacharyam charanti. All of us, it's such a beautiful, you must all learn little basics of Sanskrit because the English explanation and translation cannot give the same effect. See, most of our things are wanting money. Well, vitteshana. Then when you have wealth, you want experience different lokas, means fields of experiences. Can be astral, can be even in this world. Little more experience, little more experience. So vitteshana, lokeshana, then putra, children. All these are our pursuits. For this, everybody goes. For this, everybody does not only work, rituals, prayers, pujas, but here it says, the one who knows they are all finite, renounces all of them and goes in search of this Sarvantara Vyapi Brahman. That is the value. What all you think will give you security and happiness, the Brahmana means the one who is a Gnani, one who is after the wisdom of the infinite. He renounces all these, what you are after. And then, how does he survive? He survives balyena, by the self force, by the very power of the self, of his own self, he stays. Siddhartha was a king. He left everything and went as a mendicant, means beggar. Why? What all he has is not satisfied. And he renounced everything and goes as a mendicant, begging from house to house, surviving. Because these things cannot give him security and happiness. Siddhartha was one example. There are many examples, like Pattinattar in South. 500 years before, his wealth was 400 crores. 500 years before. Today, if you calculate, probably that is the entire GDP of the country. In one split second, he gave up everything. One thought came, his son told him something, his eyes opened, he left everything and went in search of this knowledge, this wisdom, this truth. That is the power of this truth. What we do, these finite things, what the enlightened renounce, for God, we want that God to get these finite things. How miserable we are. We are after things that have been rejected by somebody. We eat from the leftovers of some people from the dustbins. This is what we are doing. Then he said, Antaryami. So he is now giving more indications of that Antarya, Sarvantaraha, how he is within all. More and more indications means meditations for us to know. More and more indications for us to meditate, for us to know. Sa yaha prutivyam tishtan prithivya antaraha prithivina veda yasya prithvi shariram yaha prithivim antaraha yamayati yeshata atma antaryami amrutaha. This atma, this self, this one who dwells inside, who moves inside, is immortal, who is in everything. To say in everything is takes from the lowest earth. Prithvivyam tishtan. He is in the earth as the very existence, as the very life. Earth, stones have all life. We have been told even mountains are growing. That's why they say Himalayas are the youngest mountains. Even the mountains grow. Without life, nothing can grow. Trees grow. So, earth also has life. That is the gravitational force. Sa Prithvivyam Tishtan, he stays in the earth. Prithvivyam Antaraha, he is in this earth. I told you, in means not like a spoon in the tumbler, gold in the ornaments. Prithvivyam Antaraha, Prithivim Naveda, whom this earth doesn't know. He stays in the earth. He stays in the earth. He is in. He knows the earth, but earth doesn't know him. Yasya Prithvi Shariram, whose body is this earth. Prithvi Antaram Yamayati, he moves and controls through the Prithvi. How does earthquake come if there is no life in the earth? How do earthquakes happen? There is movement. If there is movement, there is life. There is movement, there is change. If there is movement, if there is change, there is energy. That energy is life. That one is Atma. That one is immortal. Similarly, he takes various things. Water. Yo apsutishtati tishtati adhyah antaraha yam apo na viduhu yasya apah shariram. One who stays in water, who is in water, who knows water, but water doesn't know him. That is the immortal Amrita Purusha. That is the Antaryami. Similarly, in Agni, then Antariksha in the sky, then Vayu in air, then in Divi, heaven. Yaha Aditye Tishtan, then sun, Dikshu, directions. Chandratarake in sun and the moon, Akasha in space, and one who is in darkness. See, we must all enjoy this. He is telling us that he is in air, he is in water, he is in fire, he is in air, he is in sky, he is in stars, he is in the sun, he is in the moons. The whole manifest world is made up of the five elements. If he is in the five elements, he is everywhere. There is no place where he is not. There is nothing what he is not. Having said that, little more beautiful, even the darkness is he, tamasi. Even the darkness is he. But he is within it, darkness does not know him. But he knows the darkness, and he is the light. He is the very power behind your nose to smell, your tongue to speak, your eyes to see, your ears to hear, and your intellect to think, your skin to feel. Why he is giving so many? It looks the same. You are tired of hearing, but he is not tired of repeating. Why? His love for you. You are tired of hearing the same thing. He is not tired of repeating the same thing. Why? He loves you. And then so that is the Antaryami. Now, another way of seeing this Atman, the entire subject matter of Brahma Vidya, the entire subject matter of Brahma Vidya is the self, the Brahman, the Atman. That being subtle, we being gross, our minds are only attached to immediate results, perceptions. Since we cannot know that, see that, he in compassion gives various ways of trying to recognize that. Now, this is a very famous way of telling about the Atman. Earlier he said he is in darkness too. That he is going to explain now. How? He takes us step by step. Janakaha Vaideha Yagnavalkyo Jagama. Yagnavalkya went to Janaka to see him, and then Yagnavalkya, then Janaka asked him the questions. Yagnavalkya Kim Jyotihi Ayam Purusha iti. Yagnavalkya, what is the light that serves a man to see things? Samraditi Hovacha. Adityaha. O God, O King, sun is the light through which man sees and through which he does all his actions, karma kurute, and through which palyate, he goes out, vipalyati, he returns out back. It is this sun, because of which man sees this light. Because of this sunlight and because of the energy he provides, man does his actions, goes out, returns back. Then he asks, when sun sets, what is the light? Astamiti iti aditye yagnavalkya kim jyotihi. Because sun is not there all the time. How does this man see things? What is the light for this man? He is asking, Chandrama, moon is the light. Eva asya jyotihi bhavatiti. He sees through the moonlight. He works through the moonlight. He goes out through the moonlight. He returns back through the moonlight. Oh, okay. Now, sun has set, moon has set. Through what light does he see? Astamiti aditye yagnavalkya chandrama asyastamite kim jyotihi. What is the light when sun sets, moon sets? Agnihi eva asya jyotihi. Fire is the light. Sunset, moon set. Through what does he see? He sees through fire, Agnihi. And then, now, sunset, moon set, fire went off, there is no fuel, there is no matchstick. He's talking in those days. Today also, it's Amavasya, no moon, right? There is no moon. There is no sun in Amavasya night. And power has gone, you don't have generator. How do you see? He is asking. Astamita aditye chandramasya astamiti shantaha agnihi kim jyotihi evayam. What is the light through which he sees? He says, walk through speech. Hey, who is there? There is no sun. There is no moon. There is no fire. Now, how does he get things done? What is it? How does he get the knowledge? Through speech, he says. Through speech. Astamiti. Now he is asking, sunset, moonset, fire, there is no fire, electricity has gone, there is no generator. And now speech. This man is dumb. How do you see? He says through the self. Through the self, he sees things. How? Even darkness, you go and say, this is dark. How do you see the darkness? Sun can never see the darkness. Light cannot see the darkness. Moon cannot see the darkness. Stars cannot see the darkness. Self can see the darkness. It's all dark. Who sees that? It is the self. Self can see even darkness. Self can see even darkness. Self can move, touch things? No. When the sun is not there, moon is not there, stars are not there, fire is not there, speech is not there, still the self can know. This is the very essence of the mantra we chant when we take arati. Na tatra suryo bhati na chandra tarakam, no न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम नयमादितो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तं सर्वमिदं विभाति तमेव भान्तं सर्वमिदं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति. There where he is inside you, न तत्र सूर्यो भाति, sun cannot enter and give light. Na chandra tarakam, nor can the moon and the stars can give light. Neither the lightning. Where you are, O Lord, sun cannot show. Because the very power in you to show and see is God. And when he becomes the objective, you cannot function as the illuminator. Where you are, even inside me, the sun cannot enter, moon cannot enter, stars cannot enter, this lightning cannot show. How this camphor that I am showing you, O Lord, show you. Very funny, you know. You are showing the camphor arati and telling God, oh God, sun cannot reveal you, moon cannot reveal you, lightning cannot reveal you. My small camphor, how will it reveal you? You are taking arati and asking him. Utoyam agnihi. Tameva bhanti sarvam idam. Because of his light, sun shines. Because of his light, moon shines. Because of his light, stars shine. That because of which they all shine, they cannot show him. Then why are you taking the arati? It's meditation. Through questioning, through realizing, it's a meditation for you. So this is a lovely thing. So Sri Shankaracharya has put all this into one sloka. It's a very famous Ekasloki. The same meaning. It's called Ekasloki. Many of the things that we say, when you don't know, today it is very easy. Go to Google or any search engine. You will get everything. The artificial intelligence. Here is again something for you to think. Without natural intelligence, artificial intelligence cannot function. The very artificial intelligence was provided by natural intelligence, and it is the natural intelligence that can see the artificial intelligence. So without the natural intelligence, artificial intelligence has no utility, but without the artificial intelligence, this natural intelligence can survive. Think, please think. Without you, artificial intelligence has no use. But you can still survive without the artificial intelligence. And this Atman is now again glorified by saying, what do I get when I get that? Here he gives the same thing what was given in Taittiriya Upanishad, the step-by-step elevation of that Ananda from known to the infinite bliss. But the wording there is more comfortable, but the essence is the same. He says, Yuvasyat Adhyapakaha Sadhuhu Asistaha Drudistaha Balistaha Saya Iyam Prithvi Vitta Purnasyat Sayeko Manushanandaha. If there is a youth, sturdy, who can command anything, who is matured, firm in his resolution, the entire and very charactered man, knowledgeable man, entire world is filled with wealth that is his. This is one unit of human happiness. 1 unit of human happiness. First of all, this is impossible, what he said. Even if it is possible, it is 1 unit of human happiness. Sa eko manushanandaha, shatam manushanandaha, sa eko manushya gandharvanam anandaha. 100 times this human happiness is 1 unit of manushya gandharva happiness. That is, human artists, musicians, painters, their happiness is more subtler. 100 times more than this normal human. 100 times more than that is one Deva Gandharva, celestial artist. 100 times more than that is Ajanaja. There is one more category before the Pitruloka. 100 times more than that is 1 unit of Pitruloka happiness. 100 times more than that is 1 unit of Karma Deva. 100 times more than that is 1 unit of Devas. So 100 unit more than the Devas is 1 unit of Indras. 100 times more than Indras, 1 unit of Brihaspati. 100 times more than that is 1 unit of Prajapati, Brahmaji. 100 times more than that is this infinite happiness. When you say each 100 times more than that, still you may think, I miss this, I miss that. In infinity, everything is added. When you say, I want to become a billionaire, oh, I want to become a billionaire, but I will miss millions, I will miss thousands, Stupid fellow, when you become a billionaire, millions and thousands are included in billion. When you get the infinite happiness, your happiness of the movie, your happiness of cricket, your happiness of dance, your happiness of break dance, all are in that, don't worry. Everything is included in that. That is Brahmananda. That is Brahma. So you get that, you get everything. Why are you going for piecemeal, small things? Go for that, you get everything. That is the glory of this Atmananda, Brahmananda. He has said that. And now he gives little more details of this self. Tava yesha mahan ajaha atmaha yo ayam vijnanamaya praneshcha yesha anta hrudayaha akashaha tasmin cheti sarvasya vashi sarvasya ishanaha sarvasya adipatihi sadhunam karmana bhuyan. I will read the English and translate. This great birthless self. Birthless self means what? He is eternal. What has the birth must die. When he says he is birthless, he is eternal. Birthless self, which is identified with the intellect, it is in the midst of the organs. It is through the intellect that you know things. And this intellect cannot see by itself. It is with this self that it sees. And where is he? He is in your very heart. Heart is not the pumping heart. In the core of your personality. In the core of the personality, where the pure mind, pure intellect reside, in that pure mind, in that pure intellect, you can feel the presence of this. That is the core of your personality. That is called Hridaya in you. That's called the heart in you. Is there within it. It is the controller of all. It governs everything. It is the Isha. Isha means the Lord, the governor. It controls everything. The Lord of all, the ruler of all. It does not grow better through good work, nor worse through bad work. We are always worried. I should have done that, I shouldn't have done that, I missed that. All the time thinking of what you have done, what you have not done, what you missed, and what wrong things you did, all the time worried. He says this Atma is not affected in any way by the good works that you did or the mistakes that you did, because it has nothing to do with the relative transactional material world. It is absolute, immaculate, nothing can soil it. It doesn't become big through work or less through bad work. It's the very bank through which you can move in different fields of experiences, or even different lokas, pitralokas, swargaloka, etc. And the Brahmanas, means the seekers of truth, know this through the Vedas, through sacrifices, through charity. They read the Vedas, they do the sacrifices, and they do charity. All for what? To know the self. Knowing it alone becomes a sage. One becomes a sage, Muni, saint, only through this knowledge, not because you grow a big beard, B-A-R-D. Somebody has a big beard, somebody has long hair, he doesn't become a sage. Only through the knowledge of this, one can become a sage. Desiring this world, self-alone monks renounce this home. Monks renounce their homes, renounce their wealth, renounce their power, all renounce for knowing the self. How do you know this? Neti, neti. Anything that you can objectify is finite. Anything that your senses can perceive is finite. Anything your mind can feel is finite. Anything your intellect can think, finite. So, you say, this is not the self. Some good news, that's not the self. Bad news, that's not the self. Tragedy, not the self. Sorrow, not the self. Joy, not the self. Reject all, not. They all belong to the BMI, body, mind, intellect. Self is not the body, self is not the mind, self is not the intellect. Then what? What remains after negating all? Neti, neti, neti. What remains is soham, soham, soham. I am that, I am that, I am that. Neti, neti, neti. Soham, soham, soham. That is me. After dismissing all, including the concept of God, what remains is me. And that alone is Atma. That alone is Brahman. That alone is immortal. That alone is blissful. So these are the various indications the Yajnavalkya through Brihadaranyaka has given us indications. Thank the Rishi Parampara, thank the Guru Parampara, thank the compassionate Lord. We will see a few more things next week. And the last week I told you will be on the various aspects of meditation, where mostly we have false concepts of meditation. We will try to see what are they. Right? Thank you. Any questions anybody has, please? No questions? Thank you. Yes, sir. Reddy garu.
నమస్కారం.
ఏం లేదు కదా?
ఏమి లేదు, ఇప్పుడు ఏమి లేదు.
Thank you. Now, I am afraid of Reddy garu because he is so knowledgeable. If he asks something, I should know. When he says nothing, I am happy. Thank you. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Thank you. Hari Om.
Thank you. Thank
Hari
you
Om.
so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you all. God
Beautiful
bless
class.
all.
Thank you.
Hari Om. Thank you so much.
God bless you all. God bless you. God bless you all.
Hari
God
Om.
bless. Hari Om. Hari
Hari
Om.
Om.